is another episode of the support and resistance. Today we're going to learn how to plot support and resistance and also how to trade with support and resistance. So the other day in our previous video we learned that when plotting support and resistance you need some three key things. That's highs and lows of the chart. That's the high and low of the chart. You need reversals, places on the chart where reversals occurred, and also you need pullback. You need pullbacks. Do you get it? So let me explain the high, low, pullback, and reversal for you guys. So when we talk about a high of a chart or high of a graph, it means the highest price reached by that chart. Do you get it? And also the low is the lowest price reached by that price. And also the reversals and pullbacks, you see, it's quite confusing. So when we talk about reversal is sudden change. Get it? For example, let's say price is moving upwards and suddenly price moved downwards. It means price reversed from this area. Do you get it? Price moved from this place, pulled back a little. This is a pullback. Do you get it? This thing is a pullback. Do you get it? So, and also let me do another example over here. So let's say price move up like this, came down, move up like this, came down, moved up like this. So with this example, this place is a reversal. Do you get it? This place is a reversal. This place is a pullback because price moved up here, came down small. So the small come down is a pullback. Price rallied up again. Do you get it? Very good. So these are the key things that you look up to when plotting support and resistance. So let's move on to the chart to learn how to do the plotting. So I'm on a chart right now. So the highs and lows of the chart. Most of the time what I do is that I don't necessarily plot the highs and low of the chart, but I just work on the current chart. Like for example, where price have gotten to currently, I just work on the area where price have gotten to. Because let's say if you plot a high, let's say the high of the chart is at this place. If you plot a high at this place, it's going to take a long time before you use that price. Do you get it? So it's not necessary plotting places that are far away from the current market price. So what I do is that I just work on the area where price they currently. Do you get it? So for example, this area, I think I can get a very clear low at this area. You get it? I can get a very clear low at this area, and this is on the daily chart as well. So I start my plotting from the daily chart and I'll scale down to 1 hour chart. You get it? Very good. So I'll change it to a line chart. I think I explained the reason why I use line charts in the previous video. I use line chart because line chart plots the closes of the candlesticks. You get it? Unlike candlesticks, unlike when you stick to candlesticks and using candlesticks for plotting, candlesticks, it have wicks and shadows. You get it? The wicks and shadows differ from broker to broker. You get it? So let's see if someone using Xness or someone using Octaforest, someone using FXCM, someone using Hot Forest, most of these brokers have different candlesticks formation. So if you are basing on candlesticks to plot the wicks to plot support and resistance, you get most of your lines incorrect. You get it? But if you use line chart, you get most of your line correct. So I'll just plot the low at this point. You get it? I'll switch it back to line chart. You can see I've plotted the low at this area. You get it? So let's see something at this place. So price got here, price reversed from this area. Do you get price reversed from this area? So I can plot this area as a reversal. You get it? Very good. So I'll change it to a line chart. Go and select my horizontal line. Place it at that. Please see, when plotting the lines, make sure you get more touches on the line chart. For example, when I place the line here, you can see that I get only 1 point or only 1 touch at this area. But when I place it here, I'm getting this touch here, and also I'm getting this touch here. Do you get it? Yeah, I'm getting this touch here, this touch here. That's very nice way of plotting support and resistance. And I've switched it back to the candlesticks. So you see, let me show you one thing over here. Let me show you one thing over here about the support and resistance. So when you are plotting support and resistance, let's say I've plotted two lines over here, and the current market price is moving at this area. This means this line at the top of the current market price is your resistance, and the line below the current market price is your support. You get it? It's your support. So let's say price move up and break your resistance. Right now your resistance has been broken, and the line is below your current market price. You get it? It means this line is no more a resistance, but it is a support. So when a resistance line is broken, it becomes a support. In the same way, let's say price moved from this area, price came and broke the support. Right now price is below the line is above the price. Did you get it? This should tell you that this is your new resistance and it's no more support. So when a support line is broken, it becomes a resistance. You get it? Very good. So right now I've gotten these lines on the chart. Let me see. I'm trying to work on the current market area where price have gotten to, because I don't want to work on this area, because you see on the daily chart it's going to take a very long time, sometimes months or years, before price will get here. Do you get it? So no need for me to do things at this area. No need. I have to just work on the current area that I think price is capable of getting there in the near future. So let's see. Let me scale down to 4-hour chart to see if I can get something sensible over there. Very good. And also on the 4-hour chart, you see price rallied out from this place, pulled back and moved up again. You get it? So I can plot a line here as a pullback here. You get it? Very good. So I'll switch back to a line chart, go and select my horizontal line, place it there. I've placed it there. You get it? Very good. Back to the candlesticks. You can see that the line rejected price at this area, rejected price a lot at this area. Here you see the line was broken. When price was this place, this was your resistance, this was your support, but you see it was broken, and when the resistance line was broken, it was now your support. You get it? It was now your support and no more your resistance. You get it? Very good. And also you can see that there was some small pullback at this area. Price dropped, pull back small and drop again. So I can plot a pullback at this area. So I'll switch to line chart and plot a line there. So you see I'm just working on the current area where market has got into. You need to work on areas where price has not get into. You get it? Very good. So I've plotted a line over there, and again you see price went here, price rejected, price went to, price rejected. And those that have taught you strategic pattern, you can see that this is one of the strategic patterns, and you have to plot the high of the pattern. You get it? Those who haven't learned the strategic pattern, I will be teaching it in the next video. So I'll select my horizontal line, plot the high of the pattern. You get it? Switch it back to candlesticks. You get it? So right now I think these plottings are okay. So let me see to 1-hour chart. So I've scaled down to 1-hour chart, and I think these plottings are okay to be used. You get it? These plottings are okay to be used. So what's next? Let's learn how to trade with the support and resistance. So let me give you an illustrations at this area. Let's say this is your resistance, this is your support. Anytime price gets to support or resistance, there are two things that happens for the price is going to bounce from that line, or price is going to break that line. Let's say price will bounce or price will get there and price will break that line. You get it? So how are you going to know that price is going to bounce? So as I told you earlier, you know whether price will bounce or break by using price action, chart patterns, demand and supply, market structure. All these things will give you a gist about what will be happening in that area. All these things will give you a gist about what will be happening in that area. You get it? So you have to do your price action very well. You have to do your chart pattern. You have to do your demand and supply to know whether price is going to bounce or break. You get it? So let me show you one example over here. So price go to this area. How are you going to know that price is going to bounce from this area? This is a clear bullish engulfment pattern, and it is indicating the dominancy of the buyers. You get it? Indicating the dominance of the buyers, indicating that the buyers are likely to take over in the near future, and it's an indication that price is likely to bounce from this area. Do you get it? Yes, it's telling me that price is likely to bounce from this area. So that one too is a criteria to let you know whether price is going to bounce or price is going to break. So this one too, you can see that this one, the price broke this area. How are you going to know that price is going to break this area? You see big bearish candlestick formed at this area. Another, you see this candlestick more like indecision candlestick here. The red more like a spinning top, like indecision here, spinning top formed here, indicating there was an indecision. After that, the BS2 control. After the BS taking control, there was a sharp drop, indicating the bearish, indicating this is a Marabozi candlestick. Do you get it? There was a big bearish candlestick. That has Marabozi candlestick, indicating the dominance of the sellers, and it's an indication that the sellers are likely to push price downwards, and it's an indication that this line will be broken at this area. Do you get it? So all these are technical things that you have to that will tell you whether price will bounce or price will break. And also price go to here, price go to this line, the resistance at this area. There was a hammer, there was a shooting star. Do you get it? And a shooting star is a reversal candlestick, and it's this and you see the reversal candlestick is forming on your resistance. It's an indication that price is likely to reverse from the resistance. You get it? So you see price action is one of the key things that you have to look up to when price gets your support or resistance. It will tell you whether price is going to do a bounce or break. You get it? Very good. So let's learn how are you going to know that price is going to break. What will you use to confirm that price is going to break? So we have something that we call a breakout and retest. We call it breakout and retest. You get it? Yes. So this is how it works. I have my lines on my chart. Price is moving from this area. Price got here, it broke the resistance. It means it's no more resistance. So what is going to give me a best confirmation for me to join the trade? After the breakout, if price come back to hit that line, it's a clear confirmation, and it's a clear indication that price is likely to buy from that area. So this is what we call breakout and retest. The retest is when price come back to that line. You get it? And retest for a buy. You get it? And also, let's say when price break this line, make a pull back to that line, that's called a retest, and it means price likely to drop from this area. You get it? Very good. So let's see more example for the breakout and retest over here. So you can see that price moved from this area. Price broke this support line over here. You see, here was my support. Price broke the support line, went back to touch that support line, and price dropped. This is the breakout and retest that I was talking about. So let's see more example about the breakout and retest that I was talking about. Breakout. So you can see that price broke this line to the upside, made a retest back to that line, price started buying. You get it? So that's an example of the breakout and retest that I was talking about. So let's see more example about breakout and retest. And okay, here price dropped, price broke this line at this place, made a retest, made a pull back to that line, and price started selling. You can see it over here. breakout and retest, and price started selling. You get it? So that's the retest that I was talking about. So let's see more example of the retest. So that's how you're going to trade with the support and resistance that you've plotted. Anytime a support line or resistance line is broken, wait for a retest to give you a sure confirmation for you to do it, for you to enter. Price broke this line at this area. Do you get it? Price went here, came back to touch that line. That's a retest, and price started buying from that area. You get it? Price started buying from that area. So with all these are things to help you to know whether price is going to bounce or price is going to break from that area. So these things, let's analyze this one too with the price action. This one too, you see small bearish candle and big bullish candle. This is a clear bullish engulfment pattern. The bullish candlestick has engulfed the previous bearish candlestick, and it's an indication that price is likely to bounce from this area. And even from there, you can see an indecision candle formed at this area, and after the indecision, the bulls took control, and it's an indication that price is likely to bounce from this area. You get it? So this is a pure price action. This is a pure price action. So these are all things. You see, I've not taught you chart patterns. That's why I don't want to engage chart patterns in this video. Chart patterns will be in the next video, okay? And also demand and supply too is going to be in the next video. So you try and check it out. So that's the breakout and retest that I was talking about. So you see, price broke this line at this area, made a retest. Price going to hit that line, and price sold to this level. You get it? Price sold to that level. So that's the breakout and retest strategy that I was talking about. So drop your questions in the comment box, and I'm going to attend to you all. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for watching this video.